Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to transform this night dress into a blouse. No, I'm not just gonna cut the bottom, and I am going to use a French seam. So keep watching. The first thing I did was taking apart the sides of the dress, and instead of seam ripping it, I just cut it because I knew I was gonna have enough fabric and it took less time. So once I got them apart, I got rid of this shearing part in the back. And the piece that's left from the back, it's gonna be our new back piece. So I laid them down together, put them together, and making sure there are no wrinkles. And we pin them together so that we can try it on, put it on, and so that we can fit it to our body. And this might be the hardest part of the project, but with a little bit of patience you can do it. Of course, it would be easier if you have a dress form or if someone else can help you, but if not, it's okay. I can tell you, with a little bit of patience you can do it. But not everything's gonna be about sewing, and I like to share a little bit of my life outside the sewing projects as well. So here's my cat Soki with the cherries that we picked from our tree, and it seems that he liked them very much. So going back to the blouse, the next thing I did was overlocking the raw edge of the top part, the back side piece. Well, I actually don't have an overlock machine yet, so that was in my hand. They lent me an overlock machine. Thank you from here. And now what I am doing is like flattening down the wrinkles that I got from pinning the blouse to myself. Now I'm cutting the bottom of the front piece so that it is as long as the back side. With that done, we can now sew the sides of the blouse, but before I made a basting stitch, so while I sew it doesn't move because this fabric moves a lot. And if you see that I'm looking a lot to the front side while I baste stitch, it's because I also made some marks with chalk, because I didn't want to lose the marks of the pins, so that I didn't have to do again all the fitting, because it was hard enough. And we're ready to sew it with a regular straight stitch. Once we've sewn both sides, we can cut the fabric that's left. Here you can see it better, all the stitch and the centimeters that we left when we cut the fabric, and also the base stitch and the chalk marks. Now all we have to do is turn it around and do another stitch covering the first stitch. But just in case it isn't clear enough, I made this explanation with a thread of color in contrast with the color of the blouse. So we put it one size together and sew a basic stitch, a straight stitch. Then we can make a zigzag stitch or overlock stitch, but it is optional. And finally, all we have to do is turn it around and sew another stitch covering the first one we've made. And that's it, that's how you make a French seam. I hope it's a little bit clearer with this explanation, and as you can see, it's perfect, and that's what I did to both sides of the blouse. And now all we have to do is to sew the straps of the blouse, and we are finished. So this is the final result. So I hope you liked it. It's a really easy project, but I think the result is very cool. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more videos like this one.